Good morning there, free folk. So, interesting morning. Here we're looking at the futures, and we're about 1975 right now. I think we're going to open up about 15. But the high was 504. So the high was about 27. And I'm thinking that that's dictating what our high is today for the day in the market. So if we go to the SPX and look at it, we closed at 86, 27, let's just call it 30. That would be 6, 7, 8, 508, 507. Might be our high. I think that 4,500 is a good psychological number. I like the 507. Oh, I thought I liked it. We blew through our other resistances. I mean, we got some minor resistances. 514 might be the high. 507 is kind of the path that the future cleared for us. So we're going to look for that. We're still opening up and gapping up. The momentum is real strong. There's nothing in this really to tell me that we're going to sell off, other than we have 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 4 green bars. Really, I mean, that's a lot. Four straight up days. So we today, tomorrow, we got to be coming into a little bit of a retrace, or maybe today's a consolidation, another consolidation. But I think we should pull back to this 44.50 mark eventually, at least, just to make this thing healthy. But we still have these gaps here that I would not be surprised gets filled in before the end of October. And honestly, I'm looking for like 4,200 by the end of October. I still think that's a real possibility, and I'd like to see that flush out. It'll make me much more comfortable going long on securities. So we shall see, we shall see, we shall see. This is the 10-year. I got to fix that cloud. That confounded cloud. Big double top on the 10-year, which means it should correct. And if I wanted to fib it, I'd probably go something like that. Dink, 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 dink. See, this is a nice retrace right there, but and yeah, there's a bunch of gaps surrounding this 50%. That's even better. Look at that, man. I mean, this could be way down the road, though. But momentum-wise, I mean, this baby is not running. That momentum is kind of working towards a bit of a trade-off. May just consolidate here for a while and then get ready for the next move up. And if it does that, then that would support the idea that the market's going to correct one more time down to that 42 plus or minus area. And then that's the flush out I'm looking for. And it should coincide with the freeing up of supply chains and things like that. To hell with the VIX, Apple, Amazon, ARK, Bank of America. Yeah, that baby just started pushing up. Bink. Got that gap fill. Yeah, I like Bank of America for a long-term investment. The buy was probably months ago. But if you still want to get involved, just see if it pulls back and closes these gaps, and that's where you could take advantage of it. If you miss it, there are other trades right around the corner. Disney, I say I love it down here. I love it. It may very well break this, but buy a little piece. You might be able to buy it down around this moving average of 168. But if you like Disney, buy a little piece down here. I mean, once everybody gets real comfortable with COVID, then the parks will start prospering, and they'll do well with their streaming and their cruises and everything. And countries are opening up. We're starting to allow people in, and I think Europe's easing up. So, I mean, these guys will start making money. So on dips this year for growth for next year or the year after. This is the platinum play that I keep talking about. And look, it's giving you some entry opportunities. Actually, I like 92, 93, so if you wanted to chip away, take a little piece here, just to be in it, and then save some for 93 and lower your cost. I think that's a good move right there. I think Virgin Galactic is giving you an opportunity to buy this sucker cheap. As far as a trade, I don't see anything telling me about the turnaround yet. But I mean, just buy it cheap, hang on to it. There are people out there who own this thing at $60, so you're looking good. And there's no volatility in it. It's very conservative. It's just getting beat up because they delayed their business. They delayed the private shuttle service into space. But they're delaying it to get it right, and I like that. So people are beating it up because it was delayed. But again, I think it just affords us some buying opportunity. If you wanted to wait for an entry on a trade basis, then I would enter breaking the 1992. If you just wanted it to confirm breaking 1992. Or you could, look for a double bottom and take an aggressive entry. But really, I mean, this is something that you buy, put away, and forget about it for 20 years. So if you bought it here, it's no big deal. TBT, we talk about this. We've been talking about this since it was like $15 a share. But this is an ETF to trade interest rates. And as interest rates rise, bond prices drop. And this is a short on bond prices, TBT. There it is, ultra short Lehman 20-year. I mean, on the daily, it looks kind of negative, which would lead me to believe that interest rates will come down a little bit. But, I mean, it's really not a trading opportunity. We just know that interest rates are going to start rising. They have to rise. And you just sit in this thing and let it ferment. And I think it pays a special dividend. I mean, it's de minimis, so I don't really track it that much. Tesla's earnings are out Wednesday, so I would stay away from it, let the earnings come out. I mean, unless you have an earnings play strategy, which I have that, and I think I may be talking about that in the next quarter or two. It seems kind of overpriced right now. Let the numbers come in. Maybe people will sell into the numbers. It looks extended to me, so I wouldn't get involved or start trading it right here. Viacom, I like them. I like their product. I got a $62 target on this. That's where I'll reevaluate. I'm buying it. It tested the trend yesterday, the trend line. I'm saying, we're bullish unless it trades below this. If it trades below this, we go bearish, but that does not necessarily mean that I'm going to close my position. I may just start looking for a trend reversal for where I could lower my cost. And that's how I would play that. Verizon, I just keep chipping away at it. Every time it gets real cheap, I buy more. They pay a nice dividend. It's a good company. Been around forever. For some old cats from New York about my age, it used to be called Ma Bell, and it was the Big Bell Company, and then they broke it up because of monopoly fears. So and that's what created AT&T and all the other companies. So that's it. This is Ma Bell and Verizon around. And I think the dividend's probably upper fours right now. I didn't really look at it. You all know how I feel about ExxonMobil. And yet, just really good dividend paying stock. But I think it's due for a pullback. So maybe you just sit on it a little bit and you might be able to buy it cheaper, maybe $2 or $3 cheaper. But I mean, look at what it does on the yield. If you bought it $2 or $3 cheaper, and you make your decision there. I mean, if you're still at 6% here at 62, then hey, eat it up. And I don't know what's going on with my Bitcoin ticker, so I'll work that out. So no Bitcoin for you today. Anyway, it is. What is it? We got about 35 minutes to the market open. So everybody, take that moment. I definitely recommend that you meditate before the market opens, and that happens. And you're calm and cool. And when you're trading, you are at peace with yourself. So I'll see you guys in about 35 minutes, and good luck trading.